Here's your average teenager. The new school year just started and he's feeling lonely already. He didn't make any friends last year and he's not gonna make any friends this year as well. But the worst part is he doesn't even try. But to be honest, it's not really his fault because he hasn't realized it yet that there's a natural competition that exists among men. And your ranking among this competition completely determines how much respect you get. And bro, if you get no respect, no one's gonna be your friend. The more respect you get, the more people will want to be your friend. And bro, you're watching this video, you probably think that you're not good enough to compete with them. You think they're so much better than you. But trust me, bro, trust me when I say this. No one's special. You're not special. They're not special. I'm not special, bro. The only difference between me and you is our mindset. Bro, I have the winner's mindset and you don't. The winner's mindset is simply that I know, and bro, you're gonna call this ego. And it is ego. But you haven't realized that, yes, bro, that there's two ways of you using your ego. So when you use ego the wrong way, you think that, okay, I know everything. There's nothing I need to learn from any of you. I'm the best. And when you use ego the right way, you also have humility. So that it can be a really good thing, man. Ego can be your best friend and it can also be your worst enemy. So when you use ego the right way, you think that, okay, for example, you just walk into a class and you say, okay, right now, these people, they probably know much more about this subject than I do. But I know for a fact that I'm going to learn from every single one of them and I'm going to use their knowledge to become better than everyone. See, this is ego. But like, this is how you use ego. This is the winner's mindset. My mindset is that, okay, these people, they're not special. What they can do, I can do better. You must have this mindset, bro. And stop being a little boy, man. It pisses me off. Like, you're too scared to compete. You think they're special. Like, come on, man. There's this one guy that I was talking to the other day. So I just signed up for my school football team. And we were walking across the field towards the football stadium. What do you call it? The football ground? Yeah. And this guy, I said, oh, bro, why didn't you sign up for football? You could have signed up. And he said that it's too much of an effort. It's too much of an effort. No wonder you're a little boy, man. You probably have, bro, you might not be a little boy physically, but mentally, your mindset is that of a little 10-year-old boy. And the thing is, he's got a proper beard. He's got a full beard. And that's his mindset. Bro. Okay, so like, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, competition raises testosterone. Don't deny it, bro. Let me put you onto some bro science here. So, here's how it works. When you are competing against another man, when your mind knows that you have to defeat this other man, so like we all know that men are stronger than women naturally. Like physically, I'm talking physically. So men are stronger than women. And so our body, if it knows that we are competing against another man, it wouldn't want to make us more feminine. It would naturally want to make us more masculine. It would want to develop the masculine traits of our body. The muscles, the power. So bro, because only if we have more power will we be able to defeat that man. And so our body secretes the hormone, testosterone, which is literally responsible for these masculine traits. See how simple that is? It makes 100% sense. When there's more masculine hormone, testosterone, we become more masculine. And so our masculine body parts, like the muscles, they develop more. Men develop muscle much more than women, naturally. That's how, testosterone works. That's how competition raises testosterone. Okay, so I keep telling you to compete. But how do you compete? Now, personally, I do these 4 simple things that I'm going to break down for you. And these are all of equal importance. And I've got a bonus for you at the end, bro. I'm going to tell you the secret to earning respect. Now, you might think that, okay, bro, like being the alpha male, like being furious, aggressive, gets you respect. No, it doesn't. You're missing out. I'm going to tell you the one singular secret to earning respect. So, back to competition. So the first thing that I do, and don't spurg out when I say this, it's studying. There you go, bro. Listen, studying in school is equally important. Trust me, bro. I've been competitive in studying and I've been competitive in sports. And I've come to the conclusion through time and time again that studying is as important as sports or any other thing in this list of four. Now you see, you cannot be good at sports and not be good at studying. I mean, you can, you totally can. But to gain that competitive edge, like I said, this is a competition among all men. And to gain that big competitive edge, you must be good at both. You don't want to be average, bro. Average people do that. You don't want to do what average people do. You want to have the edge. Start studying. Get smart, man. That's competition. That is fierce competition. You're missing out on a lot if you don't compete in studying. And the second thing is making friends, social skills. And bro, I've made a complete video on the 3 basic simple things that you need for good social skills. And bro, if I start telling you those now, it's gonna take a long time. So I'm just gonna refer you to that video, and I'm not gonna link it like always. Go find it on my channel. I only got like 21 videos. I think 20. Yeah, this is 21st. Go find it. And don't go to these stupid YouTubers who say that, okay, bro, rotate your head at 90 degrees. Bro, that's not social skills. That's not social skills, okay? I'm going to tell you the 3 simple things that you need for social skills. You're missing out. Go watch that video. So like in social skills, you need to know how to talk properly, when to talk, when to stop talking, when to take breaks while talking, how loudly to speak, when to use body language. All of these things are covered in that video, so go watch that video. And this third thing, I wrote down strength, and then in brackets I wrote down bravery. And by this I mean you must be the strongest, like physically and mentally, in your entire friend group, in your entire class, in your entire year, in your entire school, bro. You must be the strongest. You want to stand out, you want to be strong. You want to stand out, you must be strong. And bravery, you've got to have guts. The people in your friend group, the things that they don't want to do, the people in your entire school, the things that they don't want to do, you must be the one who does that, because you want to stand out. Again, you must be the bravest. Now see, I said physically stronger because the stronger man is more respected. That's just natural. In a previous video, I said that it's all dependent upon what your body represents. So what does the body of an obese person represent? It represents lack of self-care. It shows no motivation, no commitment, no self-care. Did I say that? Yeah, I think I said it. He cannot trust himself with junk food. What makes you think that you'll be able to trust him? And so he gets no friends, just like that. And now with that being said, you now have an idea of what the body of a strong, fit person will represent. And the fourth one is sports. I love this one, man. Like, all of these are equally important, okay? Don't get me wrong. So, bro, since day one, I've been steady asking my teachers, like, when can I sign up for the football team? When can I sign up? And as soon as they announced that I can sign up, I instantly ran to the field for the trials, gave the trials, got selected for the team. And even in the football team, there's competition, bro. This is what I love. Like, so we have Team A and we have Team B. So Team A is for those people who are the best at football, who play the best, who do well under pressure, which is, bro, I love this competition, man. And Team B is for the bad players who are just not good. I don't know on which team I'm going to be on. They're going to tell us next week. But I know for a fact that by the end, see, this is competition. I love this stuff, man. But I know for a fact, and now this is ego. And you need this ego. You need this winner's mindset. I know for a fact that by the end, I will be on Team A. And I'll be the best striker on Team A because that's what I want to do. Inshallah. Which means God willing. Bro, this competition makes me happy, man. Like, because happiness is linked to improvement. Progress. Happiness is literally tied to progress. And I'm making progress in all 4 of these things that I compete in. That's what makes me happy, man. And if you have any level of masculine drive, this will make you happy as well. Trust me on this one, bro. And I know now you're going to click off. Because you're an idiot. Let me tell you that none of these four things are going to work unless you have good mental health. With bad mental health, if you're depressed, you're not going to be able to study, you're not going to be able to make friends, you're not going to be able to play sports, you're going to be left behind by your entire friend group, by your entire class. No one will respect you, bro. And trust me, it doesn't take long to cure depression. You just really haven't tried. You need to have humility. And now, as I promised, respect is earned. The secret to earning respect, the singular secret to earning respect, is that respect is earned by serving and not by commanding. So for example, your sports team, your football team, you're serving. If you're the best player on the team, you know that your team could not have done well without you. So you're basically serving the school football team. You're serving the school. You're representing the school in sports. You're serving. And now, bro, I said serving. Don't like be a spurg and be like, Your Majesty, I'm at your service. No. Keep your limits, bro. Keep your limits. Don't always be available. Even with your friends. Help them. If they need help, of course help them. But don't always be available. Don't make yourself like easy to use. Respect yourself. And above all, have humility. And also have ego. You need ego. Start competing. Bro, stop being a little boy, yeah? Respect yourself. Safe. Bro, I'm just trying to get the thumbnail.